Okay, for this next example, like I said, we are working with numbers 1 through 20. So I listed them all out so I had a visual. And I want to find the probability of choosing a number less than 8 or an odd number. And the very first thing I want to ask myself is, can these two things happen at the same time? Probability of choosing a number less than 8 and an odd number. Could those two things happen at the same time? And I hope you agree that they can. I can pick a number that's less than 8 that happens to be odd. So there's overlap here. So I'm going to write out my formula. The probability of getting a number less than 8, I'm going to use the less than symbol. Less than 8, that's the less than symbol. Whatever it's opening up to, this is where it opens. That's where it opens up to is the number it's greater than. So if it's not facing the 8, then it's less than. Probability of getting less than 8 or odd is equal to the probability of getting less than 8 plus the probability of getting an odd number minus the probability of them both happening, minus the probability of getting a number less than 8 and odd. Let me move this over. All right, and like I said, the setup is half the battle. Now we just need to find these probabilities. You need to show all of this work, though, on a GoFormative test or quiz. All righty, the probability of getting a number less than 8. Well, how many numbers out of the 20 are less than 8? Well, let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 numbers out of the 20 that are less than 8. And I want to add how many of those are odd. So let's use a different color for the odd numbers. Out of all these numbers, my odd ones are 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, I'm sorry. Those are not odd. So sorry. Hold on. My odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. So sorry about that. I was thinking even for some reason. And 19. So I have 10 odd numbers out of my 20. And then out of all of those, I need to subtract the ones that are less than 8 and odd. The ones that are less than 8 and odd are the ones that have both markings, the pink circles and the green. So the numbers that are less than 8 and odd are 1, 3, 5, and 7. So there's 4 numbers that are less than 8 and odd out of the 20. And then if I do this math either in my calculator or in my head, I get 13 out of 20. All right, make sure you ask questions if you have them. All righty, last one. A number from 1 through 20 is chosen at random. What is the probability of choosing a number greater than 18 or a multiple of 3? Again, you have your numbers 1 through 20. And I'm going to go through this one kind of fast. I will upload a picture of this one, though. And so the numbers that are greater than 18 that are between 1 and 20 are going to give me 19 and 20. The numbers that are greater than 18. And multiples of 3 are any groups of 3. So they go up by 3. So multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9. I'm going up by 3 every time. 12, 15, 18, 21. I'm going to stop there because it's only numbers 1 through 20. And you need to ask yourself, the probability of choosing a number greater than 18 or a multiple of 3, can they happen at the same time? Well, these are my only options for greater than 18, not including 18, or a multiple of 3. I don't see 19 and 20 are both not multiples of 3, so these cannot happen at the same time. These cannot happen at the same time. So the probability of getting a number greater than 18, that's your greater than sign, or a multiple of 3, when you put this together, you should get your answer of 2 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which would give you 8 out of 20, which would give you 4/5. I will include, or 2/5. I will include a picture on how I did this problem just so you can see the work. I went through it kind of quick. But you want to make sure you go now try your Target B Go form.